after you. Yeah, no, we don't have to complain. Why is my tattoo not suitable for excision? Now we're in for a treat now, guys, because I am going to seamlessly put the tattoo photo on the stream, and quick as a wink, I'm going to watch this Instagram. What do you say about that? How pro is that? Why is my tattoo not suitable for surgery? Sometimes I do think, it's interesting because when we started doing tattoos, it was obvious to me that you could remove a tattoo by excision. A lot of people are like, what? You can remove a tattoo by excision? That's crazy, really? I'm like, well, yeah, of course, just cut out the skin. But obviously that, obviously maybe, my mind's maybe different to other people's minds. So that is way not suitable for excision. If you think of how much skin would have to be removed from your hand, I don't know if it's just the sword in the middle or if it's the ones on each of the fingers that they want removed. So if you can't see it, well, I hope you can see it. But if you're on the podcast, so guys, this is on a podcast I just put it on a podcast. It's on, so if you like listening to podcasts, yeah, you can listen to this on a podcast. Anyway, subscribe to my podcast. It's called the Staiano Clinic, and it's available on all podcast things, places. So this is a massive sword down the middle of the back of the hand, extending onto the base of the middle finger, with also fairly large tattoos on the base of the index, ring, and small finger. So just looking at the sword itself is fairly bad, but not too bad. But the problem is it's got the hilt of the sword, the cross bit, and that is really just going to make it a nightmare to remove. The good thing about it is it's longitudinally orientated, so that is where you want to have a scar that way rather than across the hand. You want to have it going up and down the hand so that when you make a fist, it's not under tension. But even without the hilt of the sword, it would be very tight and a very nasty scar on the back of the hand. With the hilt, I think it was safe to say that it would be not a goer. And each of the ones on the finger, although they're small, they are taking up the whole of the dorsum of the finger, all of the hair-bearing skin on the back of the base of the fingers. And, you just couldn't close that up. There's just not enough skin. So I've always said it depends on the size and the location. So the size may be small, but the location is really bad. The skin is really tight. So I'm sorry to say that tattoo is not a goer for excision. It's not